Hi everyone, it's Johnny Seed here again, and today I thought I'd just do a quick video competition entry for Hannah, the Omaha Introvert, on reaching 1,000 subs. Congratulations, it's a huge achievement. But I'd also like to start off with a bit of an apology to Gregory Short. I know I said in the comment that I was going to make an entry video for your competition for 1,000 subscribers. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo what Matt Hayes says. It just got away from me in the end. I had loads of ideas, but I just couldn't figure out a way of getting them down in a way that I like. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to enter your competition. I'm very, very sorry. However, congratulations to Gregory and congratulations to Hannah. Question number one is to pick 3 female artists that you admire, and I'm going to go number 1 with Debbie Harry from Blondie. I've known about and been a fan of Debbie Harry since the 70s, and probably even before I was aware of the music. Really, I remember seeing her on Top of the Pops, and then Blondie were huge in the UK back in the late 70s and 80s. So I've got The Tide Is High and Union City Blue and Dreaming and Call Me. I think I've got their greatest hits on CD as well, but I'm yet to track down any LPs on vinyl. And for number 2, I'm going to go with the band, The Bangles. I recently picked this up. This is their greatest hits. I found this in a charity shop. I think it was 50p. It's got everything on it you could hope for going down to Liverpool. If you've not seen the video for that, I highly recommend you checking it out. It's quite bizarre. It's got Leonard Nimoy in it, which I think was probably a single that they brought out before they went huge. Because it's got Manic Monday on here, written by Prince. If She Knew What She Wants, Walk Like an Egyptian. It's probably one of my favourite songs of all time. That it's such a fantastic piece of songwriting. I know it's got a bit of a quirky sort of theme and the lyrics and everything, but just on a songwriting level, it's phenomenal. And what else we got in here? Walking Down Your Street, Following, Hazy Shade of Winter is really good. In Your Room is really good. Eternal Flame, of course. So for my third choice, I'm going to actually pick 2, and these are going to be people that I think are great and I think deserve a bit more attention. The first one is a band from Canada called the Courtneys. If you like a bit of 90s throwback indie, check out the Courtneys. And the other one is going to be a band called Mammoth. I mentioned these in my 100 favourite tracks of 2018. They're a band I discovered last year from Iceland. 3 female members and 2 male members, so I'll rephrase that, shall I? 3 female members of the band and 2 male members of the band. I actually love Mammoth. Their music is phenomenal. If you like Radiohead and Björk, certainly go and check them out. They've done a really good live performance, a couple of live performances actually on KEXP. It's available here on YouTube, but please check them out. I highly recommend them. Right, question number 2 is to pick a couple of sub-genres. Can't really say I have a definitive top 2 sub-genres, but I've picked 2 that I like a lot. And the first one is going to be electro. So I guess you'd call electro a sub-genre of hip-hop. I'm not entirely sure of the definition of what makes the difference between electro and hip-hop, but if I had to give you an answer, I'd say the electro probably relies more on drum machines and electronic equipment, etc., rather than samples and breakbeats. But if somebody out there knows a more definitive answer to that, then please let me know. So electro, we're talking early 80s, mostly over in the States. And if an example would be one of the tracks on here is Herbie Hancock's Rocket. Now, I know Herbie Hancock was a big jazz musician. Rocket was a huge hit in the 80s, so if you've heard that song, you get an idea of what electro is. We also have on here Tyrone Brunson, Twilight 22, Man Parish, you may have heard of, Warp 9 x 2, and Cybertron. So yeah, electro, it's sort of like, it's not quite dance music, it's not what you might call repetitive beats, but it's 808s, etc., with sort of rapping and singing over it. So this is Crucial Electro. This is the first one. Oh no, is it? Yes, this is the first Crucial Electro compilation by Street Sounds. I also have the follow-up, which is Crucial Electro number 2. And on here we have the likes of Africa Bambaataa, Johnson Crew, the Russell Brothers, Shannon, Davey DMX, Pac-Man, B-Boys, and Xena. So this is stuff you'd do breakdancing to, I'd imagine. Not me personally, but yeah. I like me a little bit of electro. And my second subgenre that I've picked is going to be glam rock. 70s glam rock, i.e. the sort of stuff that Mud was putting out. I'm showing this because it's got my favourite glam rock song of all time, which is Tiger Feet. The rest of the album's not that great though, I have to admit. But I've also got the Best of the Sweets, the Sweet collection. Can't go wrong with a bit of the sweet if you like some glam rock. These are mostly by Mickey Chin and Chapman, who wrote a lot of their songs, who also wrote stuff for Suzi Quatro, etc. When I was very, very young, this was the music that was in the charts. I like the kind of the drum beats they used, the kind of the vamping. It's always been a big influence on me, my musical tastes for a long, long time. And here we have Teenage Rampage, Rebel Rouser, the 16s, Fever of Love, oh, Fox on the Run, absolutely fantastic, Restless, there's a track called AC/DC, Peppermint Twist. So yeah, glam rock, check it out. I guess you could call Ziggy Stardust glam rock as well. So, and question number 3 was show your favourite piece of audio equipment. Well, I'm going to go with this. I hope this is, you can see this okay. This is my Tascam Studio, my Tascam 4-track, Porta 1. Yeah, if you don't know, I make music. I've been making music for the last 30 years now, and for a long period of time, from about 93 I think I got this, 92 even, possibly, was it 91? Anyway, since the early 90s until the turn of the century, this is what I used. This is my home studio 4-track recorder. My God, I used this a lot. Sadly not currently working, although it can be fixed. I think it just needs the band, you know, the, what do you call it? Not the cable, not the band. The little driver thing, the elastic band thing. What's it called? What is the word I'm looking for here? Oh shit, I can't remember what it's called now. The thing that turns the tape thing around. Oh God, right. So I'll tell you what, I'll whip the camera around and I'll show you some close-ups of it. The belt, that's the word I'm looking for, the belt. Okay, so this is the 4-track. So it basically takes normal cassettes, if you didn't know. And whereas on a normal cassette you'd record one side on left and right and the other side left and right, a 4-track enables you to just turn a left and right stereo cassette into 4 separate tracks. So we have here the 4 little sliders. Now this one you can record 2 tracks at a time, so you can select here which track is going to be recording, and as you can probably guess, these are some little stickers from the last time I used it of some levels before I did a mix down. We have pan and some bass and treble EQ and trim. I'm not entirely sure what trim means, but there you are. Not really an expert when I was using this. And again, tape cue, that's so you can listen back to the volume. We have this pitch control, and oh, that's about it. So they're the channel selectors. So yeah, basic as it was, you've got to remember most of the classic albums of the 60s were recorded on 4 tracks or less, so you know, never let that get in the way of doing good recording. So that was my favourite piece of audio equipment. Anyway, that was my competition entry for Hannah, the Omaha Introvert, on getting 1,000 subs. Congratulations again. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.